He is not detained. He is not detained. How the fuck he get detained after y'all dog bit him? He wasn't over there by shit. He was standing by the fucking light when your dog bit him. He's not fucking detained. Your dog bit him for no fucking reason. And then y'all put handcuffs on him. So how the fuck is he detained because y'all dog bit him? Like, who does shit like that? Gonna try to make sure that motherfucking goddamn officer that y'all let bite my son is put the fuck down. Cause it ain't following rules. Obviously, or what?
Evening. How are you guys?
Y'all should be embarrassed of y'all shit out here today. Y'all let a fucking dog loose? Like, who let an officer have the fucking
So
dog
this lady's son was just bit by a cop dog.
Why the fuck did the dog let go? Why did y'all let the dog go? Who the fuck has the dog any goddamn way?
And she said he's not detained, so they should let him go. And now they're saying that he is detained. So I don't know if he's a suspect or just an innocent victim.
Just to bite any fucking bite.
The fire department is treating him.
For what reason?
And it started out them investigating a carjacking.
No, that's why they couldn't. They wanted to, oh, you arrest her? No, you can't arrest me because I knocked the shit out of your dog. Because your dog bit my son for no fucking reason. But did you see him tackle Bobo? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Slide into that corner over there. Thanks, man.
That's what I said. Blue eyes. Blue eyes and little Francisco over there got their middle. They are they say men. You can't join no fucking fake motherfucking officer. All they teach is just to do more shit. They don't fucking do shit to their own fucking white time. Unless they own drugs, that's the only time they give them a reason to do shit. That's why I said, that's the only way that they'll do something to their people is if they own drugs. Other than that, they gonna get a slap on the wrist and get the fuck off. My son got arrested for being black because the dog bit him.
I'm here for you, man. Here to film the police, that's it. I said I'm only here to film the police for you. And you should keep giving them hell, too. I hear it. He might still be a suspect. Even if he is a suspect now, he wasn't then. He's refusing medical. Told him that he's fine and they should let him go, but they're still keeping him in there.
So how the fuck did your dog bite my goddamn son? And then we get our handcuffs after your fucking officer assaulted my son. Because that's what y'all call y'all fucking dogs. That's the reason why you get arrested after I knocked that fucking dog in the head. Because we knew that dog was wrong. And that dog intentionally attacked my goddamn son.
I don't know. Those damn apartments here.
Well, it started out as a carjacking investigation on that van over there.
Oh yeah?
And apparently the dog got off the leash or whatever, got away from his handler and bit this dude.
So this guy's innocent? Damn.
And then
Was he running?
no, he wasn't running at all. He was just on his own porch or something.
It looks like she's moving out of the apartments, getting a house.
But I think they still suspect that he might have something to do with the carjacking because they still got him in cuffs. So there would be no reason for that. Especially when he's already refused medical. He said he's fine, leave me alone.
Right.
So at that point, they should let him walk.
Sometimes they do that, just say, well, for our safety and yours, we're going to put you in handcuffs. You know,
Yeah, well, they can only do that until they find out if they pat you down and they can. I mean, there's only a certain amount of time they can keep you in handcuffs if you're not actually a suspect.
Sure. Yeah.
Your dog bit him for no fucking reason. And we got plenty of witnesses around. Your dog attacked him for no fucking reason. He wasn't in handcuffs at that time.
They're trying to fill his head full of stuff so that when this all goes to court and stuff, he's thinking the way they want him to think. That's what it sounds like.
And you know that.
Trying to make a victim feel like he did something
You know that.
to bring it on. And that's just bullshit.
That's why you shaking it with your hands.
Well, if he wasn't running,
You know he wasn't doing shit.
It wouldn't matter if he was running. I mean,
right?
he wasn't running away from what they were investigating. So a lot of people run when they see dogs.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Still get in trouble.
true that. Guy with a mama like that ain't carjacking shit.
I've talked to her before, and she's a really sweet lady. You know, when I've talked to her, she's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but she don't put up with no shit.
Right. See, I ain't the only one.
She come upside his head.
There's more around that corner.
So is this guy a suspect or what?
Put the fuck down. Bye-bye for that officer.
They're trying to make him a suspect, I think. Is this guy a suspect? You guys should get a PIO out here so we can understand this.
So none of this shit was out here. So all that investigation wasn't here.
So they were investigating something else, and then this happened.
They were swarming that van in the corner over there that's turned around backwards, the blue one.
Oh, okay.
It has been carjacked, and they thought someone was inside of it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if there was or not, but whoever left the car left the dome light on, or they were inside of it. But when they brought the dogs to let the dog over there, the dog bit this kid.
The kid?
I believe she keeps calling him a kid. Of course, it's her son, so I don't know. I don't know how old he is. He looks young. 20 max, I would think.
Do you know if the dog went to the van first before he attacked this guy?
I don't know. He was in the handler's care, and the handler let him slip.
Oh.
According to her. I'm getting all this from her. I don't know. I don't know that she was out here when it happened, so I don't know. But she's going to be shocked when she finds out he's a suspect in a carjacking, but
That's why I said there's always two
if he
sides
is.
to something.
Well, there's no two sides to a dog getting away from his handler. Either they sicked him on him, or he got away,
That's
and
what
either
I'm
way,
saying. Did they do it? Did they let him go? Or
I don't
did
know.
he get away?
I don't know. But if he got away from the handler, then both of them need to be dealt with severely.
Yeah, 'cause they're supposed to train those dogs really
They work
well.
with them every day like family.
I
Yeah.
used to have a friend that did that trained these police dogs.
You know, there's an argument for the use of dogs, but there's also an argument against it, man. Especially these dogs that sniff cars for drugs.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's a complete fabrication, man. They teach the dog either to hit or not hit,
Yeah.
depending on their hunches.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them can find drugs, but don't get me wrong, but you know, half the time they're just using the dog as a precursor
cause.
to search a car. Yeah.
Or the dog hit on something, so we gotta check your vehicle.
Yeah. And they're not allowed to make you sit in your car on a traffic stop and wait until they can get one over there. If there happens to be one really close by, they can make you stay a couple minutes, but that's it. So if you're ever in a traffic stop and they say, we want you to stay here, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, 10 minutes go by, and then they bring a dog to sniff your car, it's bullshit. It's against the law. So I'm sorry I can't get you much of a view. It's really dark out here. I'm not going to put the flashlight on, and hopefully you can hear some of the dialogue going on. Can you get through here?
Sorry, yeah. Oh, you're all right. You're all right.
Tell a person to calm down after trying to fucking get their kid. You would do the same damn thing as a fucking officer and as a human being. You don't tell a person to calm the fuck down like that. They concerned about their kids.
So the neighbors,
All y'all kids, motherfuckers that sell the most drugs in the school. Officer kids is always the worst fucking one.
Never a dull mom around.
No, there's
I
not.
bet you she got the most problems with her fucking kids. They don't listen at all to you. I can look at you and tell that. That's why you got your back. Because your kids don't listen to you, your house don't listen to you. So you hate everything else. That's why you're bad.
wow. I need to get right underneath her so y'all can hear that shit. I like this lady.
Yeah, I just told you the whole story. Now you're ready to have eye contact. Reggie, your whole self. So I said, I can look at all of y'all and tell y'all your whole self. None of y'all happy. Y'all just stuck in a dead-end job because you wanted to make mama and daddy proud. But they ain't no prouder than y'all than anybody else.
Is that guy a suspect? If not, why is he in handcuffs?
None of them got answers.
For getting bit by a dog?
Yeah,
Just
he got
asking.
bit by a dog for no. He was standing across the street without even being on their investigation area. He got bit by a dog. After he got bit by the dog, then they put the handcuffs on.
Well, he may be a suspect in that van, but I doubt it. The way you treat, the way you are, I don't think he'd be involved in something like that.
No, that's involved in that. But my son right here,
Yeah.
ain't involved in none of that. He was across the street. That dog ran up to him, and then the officer tackled him after the dog ran up to him and put the handcuffs on him. So who does that? After the dog bit him, he wasn't a threat to no officers or none of that. He was standing across the street.
Where they said
And your dog got loose from one of the officers, and your officer fucked up from loosening the dog, and then when he wanted to arrest my son and tackle him.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's still in handcuffs.
Yeah, that's the
all.
one I'm talking to. This is the one right here that arrested him.
But he is still in handcuffs.
And he knew he arrested him for no reason after the dog bit him. Like, who does that shit? I'm gonna justify my officer. My officer was wrong, but I'm gonna arrest you still.
Fucking 15 years old.
Don't badger him. Your fucking dog bit him for no damn reason, and you got witnesses out here. They put the handcuffs on him after the fucking dog bit him. Because they trying to right their fucking wrongs right now. So let my son out that fucking car. Y'all are wrong. Because he's got a fucking lawsuit and it's on camera. The officers even agreed with it.
I got you, baby.
So let him out the fucking car. He didn't do shit wrong.
Do you know who that guy is over there sitting down the cops are messing with?
Probably the guy that carjacked that van.
Yeah, because he's in handcuffs too. He's sitting over there. Did you see anything?
She's 100% right.
You wasted precious time. Uncuff him. He is not wrong in any fucking thing. He was not involved in any of that shit. So if you're not the officer that arrested him, so why the fuck are you questioning?
He's not what?
You better not be questioning or badgering, period. That's why he got lower.
I ain't get. I ain't once, bro. Don't worry about it. It's just these cops right here.
And y'all got him detained because y'all officer bit him.
This is just documenting how long you're in handcuffs for no reason. That's all it is.
The longer they got him in handcuffs, the longer his case is to sue y'all asses.
Me, his mother, the one I should give the shit, not you guys, because I don't pay you guys, because I don't call you guys for shit. Thank you. Dumb motherfucker.
That's just proper medical treatment. Handcuffs for a dog bite.
Yep, they fucked up. The officer bit my son and put handcuffs on him after the officer bit my son. Cody right here in the middle done it. Officers love telling, so I'm gonna tell an officer.
Nobody out here has sense enough to uncuff him? You got sergeants? Got a lieutenant out here?
Cody right here is his handcuffs. He can go over there and uncuff my son.
Once they get off this car, they gonna have a laughing.
Yeah.
We did that. We got this nigga. That's how it's gonna be. Sad, bro. Sad.
Looking at your own people like they a disgrace and you were the
None of ya?
disgrace in that outfit.
Everybody here's backing the idea that he's handcuffed in the back of a car after he got bit by a dog?
Yep.
Is that what's going on?
Yep. I got it on tape.
Everybody here's backing that.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's a conspiracy right there. That's more than just a crime. That's a conspiracy. You got more than one person acting on it. If that guy didn't do nothing, you should get him out of them handcuffs. Shit, I'd already have a lawyer here.
No, I ain't gonna worry about the lawyer. Their badges might get confiscated. They're gonna be some debtors like us.
I don't know. It'd get that. You need to start getting names and badge numbers of all the ones that are working on this.
Oh, that's why I videotaped every single one of them.
They gave him some medical attention. They wrapped his leg, but I don't think he wants anymore.
Shit, just fucking let him go so he can to come upstairs and lay the fuck down because your officer bit him.
Yeah, they said
Because he's detained for no fucking reason.
he said he was refusing medical after that.
Where's
So.
the sergeant at? Because I'm gonna let his ass know your fucking dog is out of control. It needs to be fucking put the fuck down. All these witnesses out here seen that fucking dog attack my son. And he's still in fucking handcuffs for what?
Can she get names and badge numbers from everybody in the scene?
Somebody
When
needs
we're
to
done?
start moving them handcuffs off my fucking son.
Can you guys identify to her before this is all over? She's not answering anything. Okay.
She not gonna say nothing because she just.
Well, what's
she
your
just
name and
came
badge
on the
number?
scene. She lost. She just doing what
Your
they
name and
tell
badge
her to
number.
do.
Okay, thanks. Can you make sure that she gets the names of all the officers involved in this? Oh, really? You know she needs it.
All you guys have
She
cards.
shouldn't have to ask
Know
you for it.
that.
No, I want the report
You guys all
to be
carry
written
cards.
out to me.
Well, it might not have everybody on it. You should make sure
Nah,
everybody
all they gotta do
here
is write that report number.
is on it.
Everybody that's on it, they gonna be on it because they gotta sign incident reports. That's part of their jobs.
They can make that shit disappear
They
too,
can
man.
make it disappear, but it's 24 to 48 hours they gotta turn it in. It can't shit be disappeared.
Well, right now with COVID, they can tell you
'Cause my
6
son
months.
is bit. It's proof.
I
They
do-
dog bit my fucking son in
I
this
do
videotape.
I do FOIA requests and OPRA requests all the time, and it takes a long time right now because of COVID. I would make
COVID.
sure you have all the
Yeah,
names.
they got COVID and all of that, but they know they're gonna get in trouble. That's
Well,
why a lot of them shaking in their
some of my stuff doesn't get here for 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, that's
So.
other stuff probably. But when it comes to the judicial system, they're gonna get in trouble. Because my son is arrested for no reason.
I'm just saying, document. Get all the names, all the badge numbers, man. You haven't even told him why he's detained?
Because you arrested him for no reason.
They haven't even told him why he's
You
detained.
threw him down after the dog bit him.
Come on,
Like,
bro.
who does that? Now
This
you're
fucking
arrested?
thin blue line gang right here, man. That's what this
I
is.
hope y'all video cameras was on too, because then he gonna be even in more trouble.
Won't help. It's dark out.
No, that was lit right there.
Yeah.
That was the problem. It had the headlights right there.
Well, you might get the dog bite for sure. Yeah, make sure you ask for
So
that
the
record.
whole cameras is gonna show that. Even the dashboard cameras.
Yeah.
They forgot about those.
You got car numbers?
Oh.
Make sure you get the car numbers that go along with the cars that were here when the dog bite happened. Because if you ask for a dash cam
my
video,
son made sure he recorded all of that.
if you ask,
They even arrested my other son that had nothing to do with it. That's why I said they
Okay.
look for niggas tonight.
okay. Well, if you ask for a dash cam video from a car, but you don't give them the number, they won't have no way
Go
to.
walk over there and uncuff him. You already know you had him cut for no reason. Now you ready to start moving your feet? Go uncuff him. Because you know you're wrong.
Stand there and act like you.
No, he know. His conscience is eating him in his asshole. Because he gonna remember me until the day he dies. His conscience eating him in his asshole. Because I know which one arrested my son.
Nah,
For no
it's
damn reason.
his ego will take care of that. Don't worry about it.
That's why he started teasing like, oh shit, I know I'm in trouble. Yeah. Booty hole puppy. Because you know you done some wrong shit. You put them handcuffs on him for no fucking reason. And y'all standing there like y'all right. And every single way y'all wrong. He asking for a sergeant, so bring a sergeant. No more questions.
So he asked for a supervisor, and they're waiting for a
So,
supervisor, but
don't even answer no more. Don't answer shit else until they bring a sergeant. Just be quiet. They'll get the sergeant there quicker when you ain't speaking to their asses because they can't arrest you for the dog biting you.
He ain't even a suspect.
It had nothing to do with it. Wasn't in y'all investigation line or none of that. So y'all know y'all asses in trouble. Y'all
You have to
ask
actually
everybody
invoke your
stepped
Fifth
across the
Amendment
street,
right. You
everybody
can't
stepped
just
across the
be
street,
quiet
you got
either. You
hit
got
by
to
your
tell
dog
them.
for what? He was in the area where your dog shouldn't have been. Y'all told us to step across the street where he should have been. And he got bit by y'all dog. Why? Can any of y'all answer that? No, because y'all too worthless to answer that. Because every single one of you motherfuckers was out here when it happened. And trying to make him look like he wrong. So always remember that. I hope it happened to one of you motherfuckers' child. Because I know it's going to happen to yours. You hold that badge like you honor it, and they don't even honor your motherfucking color. You just another fucking project person they got on their team, they feel, when you turn your back.
Ain't this some bullshit? I wouldn't even ask for a sergeant. I asked for the chief.
Right.
This is some fucked up shit.
They get their ass chewed out. Cheap game. Boy.
He's not involved. They have the carjacker over in the corner. And I haven't even been trying to film it because we're too far from it and blocked from it. But they did have somebody else over there on the ground. This guy was here when the investigation started. They told him where to go. He went there, and then the dog bit him. That's what I'm hearing. And then he got roughed up by the cop that was supposed to be handling the dog. So this is all hearsay. I'm just listening to the story here. Yeah. I should be narrating more, but I'm trying to catch that audio from the car where he's asking them to let him go and asking why he's being detained and asking for
Quit
a
asking him in
supervisor.
circles. You guys are asking him the same fucking question. He done already told you your dog bit him for no fucking reason.
They figure if
How
they
many
ask
times
enough
y'all gonna
questions,
ask him?
he'll say something where they have a reason to detain him.
There's no reason to detain
It's
him.
got all these fucking witnesses out here.
If a person talks long enough, they're gonna find something. So
Cornell, don't even talk to him. I told you, just be quiet. Because they got you detained for no reason.
nothing good
And that
can.
officer knew he was wrong because you didn't do shit. You were in the area you were told to be in.
Nothing good can come from talking to them.
And they let their fucking dog go. Because a mistake on their asses. And the officers already admitted they know that's a lawsuit.
Yeah. Can't do that. Yeah.
And it's on camera. So y'all need to let him go. 'Cause y'all making a big ass shit bigger than what the fuck it is. Because he shouldn't even be arrested. Has nothing
You down with all
to do
this?
With anything over there.
Are you down with all this? No comment? How about you? You down with all that? If I had somebody in the backseat of my car in handcuffs for no reason, what would you do to me?
Be like, oh shit, they gonna
And that's why there's a disconnect between us and you. Because y'all don't do that shit when it's your people. Why are you holding him in handcuffs? If we did it, it's kidnapping. There's no good reason to have him in that car. And none of you guys are standing up for that.
This one right here is the one that arrested him. And I'm going to point every finger. You were the one that arrested him. And you know you were wrong.
Nothing good can come from talking to them, man.
Wrong. Your dog bit him for what? Hold your man self by your balls and be a man. And on that shit, you know your dog bit him for no fucking reason.
These fucking cops, they're just trying to find a way to hem him up, dude. Because then they can just wash that dog bite away.
And after your dog jumped on him, he fell on top of you and then you put the handcuffs on. Why? Because you thought he assaulted you? No, your fucking dog jumped on him. And you know that was wrong. He didn't assault you, your fucking dog jumped on him, and that's how he fell on top of you and you got embarrassed because you fucking fell and you have to use your authority to put the handcuffs on.
Is one of those guys a supervisor? You guys know you seen any stripes yet? I ain't seen shit.
The guy in the van walked up. He was wearing plain clothes.
Oh, a detective or something.
Yeah, it's probably really
I don't see any stripes, man. You got all these fucking rookies out here and all these fucking no stripers out here. Where's the boss at? Is he in Phoenix at a concert? Fucking Coyotes game? Sleeping? Where's the supervisor? These motherfuckers want to protest. Nobody's willing to cross that blue line and do what's right and let him go.
Because I'm going to be that case that y'all going to always fucking remember. Damn, that mom talks some shit because we was wrong. And y'all conscience is going to eat y'all asses up till you motherfucking die. Because y'all know y'all wrong. That dog bit my fucking son. Then you put the handcuffs on. He wasn't involved in that shit. He was across the street like he was told to be across the street. Your fucking dog ran up for what? It hasn't been properly trained, so why the fuck is it out here? That's why y'all know y'all
Share this around. Smash that like button. Thanks, guys. All 7 of you. Love you. I know it's late. I know it's late out here.
Even the officer didn't get him off my fucking son. I had to. Why? Shouldn't the officer have got y'all fucking vicious ass dog off my son? Because the damn dog should have listened to one of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, you got to hit it twice. Don't you know?
Supposed to listen to somebody.
So
how the fuck
they were
that
investigating.
dog
The cops
get
were here in an
my
apartment
son?
complex on
No fucking
29th in Tucson. They were investigating a carjacking. There was a van up against the wall over there. They put out some tape or didn't.
Y'all know y'all dogs
Didn't put
are
out tape,
trained
I
in
don't
that
know.
fucking way. So
But they
whichever
asked people
one
to
of
stay
y'all
away
think
from the
that
scene.
fucking
The
dog
kid
on my
went
son
across the
was
street.
fucked
The
up.
dog got away
He's across
from
the
their
street,
handler,
the area he should have been
bit the
in.
kid.
What if that was a fucking kid? Y'all would have been in even more motherfucking trouble because your dog was not controlled the proper way.
And the problem really is that he's still in the back seat of the car
So let him go.
in handcuffs.
He is not detained. He has got no tickets, none of that shit. Your officer arrested him for no fucking reason. Because he got embarrassed because his big
I got his mom protesting loud.
After he fell on him after the dog attacked him.
And there's a whole bunch of cops here and none of them willing to do the right thing.
And he's detained and y'all still questioning him like he's the motherfucking suspect. No, he's the victim, dumbasses.
You guys do rape victims this way too?
That assaulted him.
This how rape victims get treated too? Everybody's a
Y'all
fucking
dogs are
suspect.
profile too. That's why his ass walked over there, because his conscience eating him up.
Everybody's a criminal.
You arrested him for no fucking reason. You need some water, Cornell? Oh, I got you.
They got water in their cars. They just don't want to give you one.
Exactly. That's why I said you don't carry water in your car during the summer for people you put in your car.
Yeah.
No, you need to go get them your own glass. That makes a lot of damn sense.
You're actually been here for years.
I bet the dogs got water.
I bet you they do.
Well, I bet. You know they
Sick, boy.
Probably getting belly rubs right now. Let's tighten up on this. The disdain
that's why they don't
for the
never call
public.
for help.
I'll remember.
Right there. That's what that is.
Never.
Here, take this over to my son, one of y'all. Y'all don't want me going over there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
As soon as he's free from what? Kidnapping? As soon as he's free from what? Illegal detention?
Hey, sure the fuck with.
They just did in another city.
I know.
Y'all know time is precious, and y'all got him in handcuffs, and that's making y'all even more of a lawsuit. Y'all fucking officer bit him for no reason, and Cody knows. He got embarrassed because he fell on top of him when y'all dog jumped on him, and he thought, oh, he's assaulting me. No, motherfucker, he ain't assaulting you. Think like a fucking human being. Your dog jumped on him.
You said I assaulted him?
No, that's why he put the handcuffs on you after you fell on top of him. When you fell on top of him, he thought that you were doing something to him, so it had to justify, and he put the handcuffs on you like he arrested you, but didn't read you no rights. So you're not detained. They got you hostage. Hostage. Y'all know what hostage is? Y'all hold them hostage for what? No, I'm the mom.
She wanted to see.
Now, why is my son in handcuffs when your officer right there, after your dog attacked my son, and all these witnesses out here, he was in the proper area where we were told to go across the street.
Sergeant's
Your dog
on site.
ran from an officer, attacked my son, and once he got bit, he fell on top of your officer. When he fell on top of your officer put handcuffs on him. Why has he got handcuffs on him? For what? Because your officer bit him.
Why is he being investigated?
Why is
when
he
had-
being
he's not a
detained?
suspect?
He had nothing
He
to
had
do
nothing
with
to do
any
with
of this. He was following rules. He was across the street like you guys told us to. So it ain't no ma'am. You're not gonna explain nothing different. All of us was out here and he knows the truth. So once my son fell on him, after the dog attacked him, he put the handcuffs on. My son was following the rules.
I like to hear his bullshit. So
Following the rules. So why did your dog attack my son?
Investigators are coming out. They'll explain all that when they get
Go ahead.
So you got to
What
keep
does
him in
the
handcuffs?
investigator need to come out for?
detained as a suspect of a crime, period.
Why
He
What
is
crime?
not in the crime.
Why
What
is
crime?
He detained? He's
He is
from
not.
there.
He was not.
He
No,
came
he came from
downstairs?
upstairs.
What crime?
So what crime? He was not
He just
in
came
there.
downstairs
He was not involved in that shit.
at all.
If I could speak,
You
And
can't.
you're not speaking because you're trying to say he was involved in it.
Go.
What was he involved in?
I have no legal
He's not involved.
What
in
was he
anything.
involved in? Answer. I'm
He's an
waiting.
adult, so he doesn't have to tell us. You have to tell him. Ask him what you're being detained for.
Sergeant, I asked you a question. I asked you a question. I'm waiting for the answer.
Ask him what you're being detained for.
Can you tell me the answer?
Goodbye. No, I need the other sergeant, the one over there.
You can't answer that, huh?
I think we need a lieutenant out here.
He's not involved in that incident, so why the fuck is he still arrested? And he knows that.
Goodbye, sir.
You all know that shit. Every single one of you motherfuckers know he was not involved in that fucking car.
Ask him what you're being detained for.
So why are y'all trying to make
Ask them.
Because y'all fucking officer bit my
Keep
son.
asking them over and over. Keep doing it.
And y'all know he wasn't
Don't
involved.
answer questions, ask questions. No answering, only
He
asking.
wasn't in that car. Y'all
Just
can't lie about shit.
ask them over and over. Why am I being detained?
You can go explain
What
that
crime
shit.
do you suspect me of?
Because you're the one that fucking arrested him. So you can go explain that, fatty boy.
What's your name? Yeah, you. Huh?
So they're refusing to tell him what crime they suspect him of and what he's being detained for after their dog bit him.
It's been an hour, Sergeant sitting on the phone over there, but can't come talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, come on. What's going on? What's going on?
Well, now he's driving away.
The police officers that were over there.
So there goes the sergeant.
He was not involved. You said
Ask,
that, Cumberland.
ask for a lieutenant.
You know your shit is wrong. Because y'all fucking dog bit my son. Now y'all trying to make wrong right.
He would like another supervisor.
Yeah, he's in part of the investigation.
He wants to speak to a lieutenant. He asked for one.
So what the fuck is he involved in?
Ooh, these some
Because
dumbass
the officer
motherfuckers.
bit him? He ain't stirring up shit. Don't badger him.
He ain't committing no crimes.
Now quit saying he's stirring up shit, motherfucker. We seen it.
He's free to
We're
talk.
all witnesses out here. Your fucking dog bit him for no fucking reason.
He's allowed to redress his government. He can protest all he wants.
He know he's walking you in circles because he's trying to make it look like you're lying about something. Fuck him in his question.
It's your First Amendment right to redress your
You got a right
government.
to be quiet. You don't have to answer shit to him. Because you were not involved in the crime. And they know that shit.
And what is she
They
running
trying to
from?
make right because they fucking dog done some bullshit.
It's an hour-long detention, apparently. I don't know that, but
Yeah, that's what he said, that he's been out there for an hour.
it's what it said, but I wasn't here, so I don't know. This is called damage control. That's what this is. Yeah, skirt it off like cockroaches and shit. Why you guys scatter like roaches when somebody comes with a camera? It's the fastest you moved so far. It's a Blue Line gang, man. And I believe that man asked for a lieutenant.
Yep, sure did.
It's been an hour.
Where's the lieutenant?
And the other lieutenant still has not came. And he's not involved in any of the shit, and you guys know that. Fuck y'all and asking him about his attitude. I'll have attitude too, bitches. Y'all got him detained for no fucking reason.
It's First
Y'all know
Amendment
y'all
right.
have a fucked up attitude if you got detained for no fucking reason.
And
Got his
tackled.
ass bit by y'all dog, and y'all know, and y'all fucking officers admitted y'all got a lawsuit. The officers even admitted on fucking camera y'all got a lawsuit for y'all fucking department.
Sure do. Be ready.
So y'all all fucked.
Can't even believe they still got him in the back of the car. It's so dumb. All these other guys here, they don't care
try to
anymore.
play like you're
They don't
just,
care
oh,
because
I'm
the
just
higher
gonna
ups
act
are
like
here
a
and they
man,
said keep him in the
motherfucker,
car.
You're still badgering him.
And they're over there
So
doing
quit
damage
talking to him.
control.
He asked for a fucking lieutenant. So bring it.
Hey, bro.
They're all over there doing damage control right now.
He what?
Yeah.
You good, bro?
He wasn't nowhere involved in that shit. Y'all fucking dog bit him. That's why y'all still right fucking here, because y'all dogs.
There's the scatter crew right there.
But I bet you y'all motherfuckers
Ran like
all
roaches
better
when the
have-
camera came by. And they're over there trying to figure out how to get out of this mess. You guys should be doing a human centipede and putting handcuffs on each other right now. That's what you should be doing. Because you're all criminals, man. That's an unlawful detention, and you all know that.
You deal with too many people. Since you deal with too many people, we don't know if you got COVID. So
That's his Fourth Amendment rights, and if you understand it, then that means that you've lost your qualified immunity.
That y'all threat because y'all deal with people
I'm
all
not
day.
like this usually. Trust me. I'm
Y'all
not.
all should have y'all mask on. Because y'all deal with people daily.
Like this. Now I see y'all white folks.
You know you're violating his Fourth Amendment rights.
Like I said, they ask who's gonna get in trouble. And they think it's just talking. But it ain't talking. It's gonna be walking with that shit. And a couple badges is gonna be took tonight.
I don't care. That's their fault. Go. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Period.
So it's gonna be a couple open positions on the motherfucking task force. Especially the one that put the handcuffs on my son after he got embarrassed because his big ass flopped a little bit.
That's why they're losing funds. Because of shit like this. That's why.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think everybody in here is from Tucson.
No.
You're special.
It's crazy. They said that they don't have enough officers. What the fuck? People be getting killed right now. How many motherfucking cars right now? Y'all better have motherfucking officers en route. If somebody getting hurt, all these motherfucking cars out here for what?
Does everybody understand what's going on in here? Throw up some ones.
Like who does
You need
this
to ask
shit?
that guy what his story is.
Motherfucking like
See
20
if he'll
cars?
tell you his story.
Oh, we got the story. She's seen everything. So
What does he say about everything?
everything she said he corroborated so far, and he's asked for a lieutenant, and they're not giving it to him.
Yeah.
They have him unlawfully detained now for about an hour, I guess. I don't know the time on it, but it's something like that. And it all started when they were investigating carjacking over here. He went where he was told to go. A dog bit him.
Found the officer.
And then
getting
the
knocked down.
officer stumbled or something and then tackled him. I don't know. I wish I had all that on camera. I got here late, so.
Right.
But the real crime is going on right now. They're violating his Fourth Amendment rights, and they all know that, which means that they've all lost their qualified
Watch
immunity.
Cody ready to run over there, his butthole puckering, because he know his panties is tight right now.
You can't just unlawfully detain somebody this long, man. It doesn't matter what you're investigating. You don't get to just investigate forever.
You're gonna have shit in your pants
He either
tonight,
did something
but
wrong and take him to
that's
jail
how
or let him the fuck go.
So you know you arrested him.
But you got the higher ups over here, and they're all doing damage control, trying to figure out what to take him to jail on. That's the problem.
See if you can
Y'all dog
get
was
an interview
against the
from that
rules,
guy.
not him.
Get his
So
interview.
he's detained because y'all dog bit him?
I will. I'm gonna get the
Wow.
case report and everything. So
Really? That's how y'all do shit? And then y'all gonna say he a suspect in that bullshit? No, that's how he became in that bullshit. Y'all fucking the dog attacked him.
it's all just bullshit damage control, man. They're trying to figure out how to get the numbers down when they have to pay this check.
Yeah, so that's why.
On his ankle, as far as I know, that's the brunt of it.
Yeah. But they already admitted on camera it's a lawsuit. Because their dog was not in the proper area. Because they tried to say, arrest her. No, you can't arrest me because I got your fucking dog off of my son. Yes, I did punch it in the fucking head. It
This-
should have been bitten biting my son.
The unlawful detainment is just as much of a lawsuit.
Their dog was fucked up. Yes.
And they are really fucking up here. Unless they got something on him, they are really fucking up.
And now they're trying to say, oh, he's part of the investigation.
No investigation whatsoever.
He had nothing to do with that. He's not even-
Hey, Mom, he wants his phone.
Him come from downstairs.
My brother wants his phone?
That's what he said.
Like they've seen him come. And he knows he's seen him come from downstairs.
I don't know how he's going to work it with his hands behind his back, though.
It's all good.
That your brother? Is that your brother?
That's my homie.
Your homie?
We know each other since we were
Yeah. How old is he?
What's wrong with my son in the back of that
He's
car?
not even 18?
Y'all better
So
make
that
fucking
sergeant walked
attention.
up and said he's got no obligation to tell his mom what this juvenile is being detained for. That's what they're saying. So they got another little kid over here. So nobody's been arrested for the car, right?
The other kid, the other Mexican kid, he's a kid.
But did they get the carjacker?
They're not no car, they're innocent. They just came from the court. They was playing basketball.
Oh, okay.
That's bullshit. Right?
Well, they were investigating a carjacking on the van over there.
Yeah, but hell no.
Well,
They ain't some shit.
they might have to try to pin that on him. Watch.
They're not gonna
Watch
do
this
that.
bullshit.
Yes.
Not
That's a damn shame you motherfuckers ain't paying attention. What kind of shit is that? I see my fucking son coughing from over here. You punk ass bitches ain't in that much of a motherfucking conversation.
Wow.
That y'all
She
can't
got
see somebody motherfucking coughing.
She got something to say.
Fucking bitches. That's how people fucking die and y'all care. Cause y'all don't fucking care. And like I told y'all, he's autistic, so all of y'all fucked up for that too.
Don't listen.
Hell
When we
no.
told you the first time when y'all was over there on his neck.
Let that nigga go. Y'all tweaking, bro. Hell no.
Y'all stupid as fuck.
On me.
And y'all know y'all been trained to deal with people with behaviors and people that got disabilities. And neither one of y'all was trained right. Cause y'all didn't give him his rights the way he was supposed to get it.
Learn the people before you serve the people.
Y'all asses all in trouble. Cause y'all dumb. Y'all just follow suit like pigeons.
That's conspiracy. It's the legal definition of it. And anybody that didn't take the
That's why I
handcuffs
said,
off
y'all
is
stand
culpable.
behind the wrong ass badge. And if any of y'all got a conscience, y'all know which one, especially you, can speak the fuck up because you know he had nothing to do with it. You can speak up.
Everybody know what's going on in here? Everybody in the chat know what's going on? Give me a 2 if you don't.
Been here for no fucking reason. Yeah, damn it. Our car goes off like that.
Nice.
See if she's at home, Chubby.
So it's just a car alarm over here.
Dad fucking had that.
Thanks, Lawrence.
Perfect. Fuck with him a little. It's gonna go on for an hour.
Under 18. They didn't tell his mom what he's being handcuffed for. They told her they had no obligation to tell his mom what this juvenile is being detained for. And unless he's a carjacker, TPD is fuckered. Alright, well I ain't gonna stand next to this car because someone set off the alarm.
Stop sitting there questioning him. He had nothing to do with your bullshit. Let him out. Y'all fucking badgering him. Y'all got him in handcuffs for no fucking reason. You're going in
Yeah, man,
fucking
29th
circles
Street,
for
ain't no
what?
bullshit.
Your
These cops
fucking dog
are
was wrong.
crazy motherfuckers over here.
Your dog ain't trained the right way.
And I don't mean crazy like badasses either.
Don't mean he was a fucking
They're just
suspect.
fucking nuts.
Your dog bit him and he was a victim. That's why I said a kid could have been standing there, so quit badgering him.
It ain't just uniformed officers either. You got a bunch of higher ups out here. You got a few suits, a couple sergeants. The only thing they're missing is the lieutenant that he asked for. He wasn't a suspect before he got bit, so I don't know why he's a fucking suspect now. Your little powwow's live on YouTube, just so you know. Yeah, it's a PR issue, exactly. That's all it is. It's plain and simple, man. It's about damage control, trying to get the zeros to go away. The problem is keeping him detained this long is going to add zeros. Even if he was a suspect, even if they were going to arrest him, they've held him detained for way too long. They're going to have to provide the information about what they're investigating, and it's not going to add up to this hour. So the best thing they could have done was let that kid go to his bed. Let that juvenile go to his bed. Let that autistic juvenile go to his bed. Yeah, they gave him some medical attention and then he refused it after that. He said that he was fine and to go away and leave him alone and let him go. Then he asked for a sergeant. Sergeant came, didn't talk to him. If he did, I didn't see it. He came and tried to talk to us, but nobody was having his bullshit. Then the kid asked for a lieutenant. They haven't provided a lieutenant. No problem. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's really late. I don't know where you guys are at, but it's got to be later than I am because I'm West Coast time. So this kind of shit never happens at 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Is it two brothers?
Yeah, I guess his little brother's over there. So I guess they never even did find their carjacking suspect unless they're trying to say one of these guys are the carjacking suspect. But their best friend is over here on the sidewalk, said they were all playing basketball, so I don't know.
Oh, you can't own them little pink sweets, I bet.
Pinning that car on him is the only way they're getting out of this mess. That's it.
Yeah, you can't own your ball. Because you know you wrong. A man is going to speak up for the right.
I don't know why.
That's what I said. That's all this could be resolved if you just stepped up and been a man. Because he had nothing to do with that shit. You know what happened is after that dog bit him, he fell on top of you and you put those fucking handcuffs on him. He wasn't doing shit wrong. All you got to do is be a man and own up to that shit and be truthful. But no, you got embarrassed because you wasn't holding your ground. Oh, how I end up on the ground? You ended up on the ground because you're a fucking dog. You're a menace to society ass dog.
They're trying to find a way to pin that carjacking on him. They have to be.
That's why I said your sergeant is going to give it to your ass. All you have to do is speak up and be a man. But you too embarrassed to even be a fucking man to say that you put them handcuffs on him in the wrong fucking aspect.
Do it even harder. But it's okay. Guess what?
He shouldn't be in the fucking handcuffs. Your dog bit him.
Around nowhere now, do you?
And he had nothing to do with the fucking bullshit that's going on.
Why? He's a rookie. He shouldn't be out here. They should need to train at least 5 years. Then put them out there. Train with somebody that's certified. Been on the streets for years. You can't just put the rookies out there like that. Period.
He didn't do shit wrong. We are witnesses out here. Your fucking officer arrested him after he fucking fell on the ground when y'all dogs bit him. He better not get fucking arrested.
And he was like,
He had nothing to do with y'all fucking bullshit.
He released the dog. You know what I'm saying?
No, they can't do that. It's too many witnesses out here that knows that fucking dog attacked you. You had shit to do with the fucking shit.
Man, here's my phone.
So why is he being chased?
I don't know. I'm not working with him.
Okay, what are you here for then? Why the fuck are you shining your light like you an officer working with him? He shouldn't be detained because y'all fucking dog bit him.
You can't tell his mom what he's going to jail for?
What wrong is this? What wrong did my fucking son do?
Nothing. Nothing.
So what is he detained for? Because y'all fucking dog bit him?
Hey, I need
Is
to
it on
speak
video
to him.
camera?
Lieutenant.
So they closed him up in the car. I don't know if that means they're taking him down or not.
Right there, you fucking admit that shit. My son was not involved in that shit.
Hell no.
You know you can admit that shit.
It's on camera. You hear me? Bring him.
That's what I said. All you have to do is be a man and grab your ball and be truthful with that shit.
I need
He didn't do nothing wrong. Your fucking dog attacked him.
see that shit.
That's what I said. Where's your remain? Where's your human at? No, you're standing behind a bench trying to be a pussy. You know you're wrong.
Wrong.
All you have to do is speak up and say he didn't have shit to do with that. All of us out here, we seen the shit.
I can be the same
Your
way.
fucking officer
There's a
didn't
sergeant
have that
right
fucking
there.
dog on the leash.
All night.
And he attacked my fucking son. So why the fuck is he being arrested?
Period. He ain't got nothing
Because
to
he
do
fell on top of you?
sad.
He didn't assault you. Your dog assaulted him.
This is the
So what is wrong
dog
with that?
handler right here. Apparently.
He's 15. 15. Don't be talking to him either.
And he knows he's wrong.
Talking to him. Y'all are pieces of shit.
Yeah, bitch, you can talk all you want. At the end of the goddamn day, you're wrong.
Nobody fucking knows.
Ain't got no
You guys are wrong.
None whatsoever. He can't
And I bet your daughter is the biggest hoe at school.
Wow.
Because you look like you a hoe.
So my battery's dying. I'll have to get you guys an update later.
And see,
Thanks for hanging out.
and got a whole head
I appreciate
of that
you.
mom. Yeah, that's why you come to work, to looking so sparkly pretty.
He's
Hoping to catch
15.
one of 'em.
And unless he's a suspect in that carjacking, they fucked up, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
So my son arrested for what?